Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is I, Ashley Whitby, the owner of Cosmic Ash Cosmetics. Hello. It's been a long time and this is my first sit down video where I have came just to talk to you all. I am doing a Q&A today, so a get to know me. So I'm really excited and I asked some questions and people DM questions and sent them to me. I'll be looking at my handy dandy iPad for those questions and I'm going to answer these questions to the best of my ability. These questions will be personal, they will be business related. Some just want to know, some just silly, some just with some comments. So I'm going to do my best to share the ones that I think are best. So let's get right into the video. So the first question we have here is, how old are you and what state do you live in? Well, thank you for that question. Your girl is 25 years young and I'm currently residing in the state of Michigan for the next 2 months. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm 25. I'm a Pisces. My birthday is March 19th. If you haven't seen my birthday vlog, go ahead and check it out. The next question is, do you have a degree in chemistry? Unfortunately, I do not have a degree in chemistry. No. The next one, what is your degrees in, if you have them, and what's your highest level of education? Great question. So I currently went to the Western Michigan University. I currently have a bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary health services with a minor in holistic health. My master's degree is in public administration and healthcare administration. So I do have a master's degree. I got my master's April 2020. So yeah. Sorry, my iPad locked. Do you see yourself working with your degree in the future? Definitely. Both of my degrees are so diverse. I feel that I can do anything from healthcare, from working government related jobs, anything really with my degree. So I definitely plan to work with my degree. Right now I am looking into relocating in June 30th to be exact. I'm not sure just yet where I want to move to, but that'll be a whole nother video when I do decide where I want to move, but it will be somewhere southern from Michigan, so, and somewhere warmer. Let's see here. Do I have children? No, I'm only 25. I do not have any children at this time. I do want children in the future, preferably twin girls or boys. I'm really team healthy baby. It really just doesn't matter to me. I'm going to stop saying that, but just a healthy baby sometime in the future. Are you married or currently dating someone? I am currently engaged. Here I am. I'm really not sure when I'm having a wedding. That has been why I've been so busy and can't do my normal formulating videos as much. Just trying to do some wedding planning and I just had a hard time turning 25. So I'm just trying to figure out my life, where I want to be, my goals. I just feel mentally I'm supposed to be in a different course in my life and I'm getting there, but it's just not happening fast enough for me. So I'm just trying to think positive and be positive. But to answer your question, yes, I am engaged. I've been engaged since September 19th 2020 and I'm looking to plan a wedding, but with the pandemic I just want to make sure I'm making the smart moves. I don't want to plan a wedding during a pandemic and then people get sick. So work in progress, but yes, I am engaged, happily engaged, so very exciting for me. What made you want to film? What made you want to film on YouTube? Believe it or not, I've been wanting a YouTube since I knew about YouTube. I struggled with just thinking that I wasn't funny enough, that people wouldn't watch me. Oh, I don't know how to edit. And this year, this pandemic just helped me step out on faith and was just like, we're gonna give this a go. Believe it or not, I did have a YouTube and I was just doing like couponing videos, Surprisingly, they did really well, but it just wasn't something that I wanted to share anymore. It wasn't fun to me anymore. So I decided, let me do a body butter video. And I posted that video and I got 8,000 views and almost, I don't even know. I just know I got over 8,000 people that watched that video and it just went crazy. That motivated me. I'm like, okay, I need to continue to do this. Whether I get 5 people or 8,000, it's really people out here that's interested in what I'm interested in, and that is what drives me. So I've been forever interested in YouTube. This year I just stepped out on faith and decided to just share my talents with the world. So that is what I did. Who are you most grateful for? That's hard. I'm definitely I am grateful for everyone. I'm most grateful for my parents, just to have people to sacrifice a lot of different things for me to have a better life and to help me break those generational curses. I'm very much so grateful for them both. They motivate me. They keep me going. They believe in me more than I believe in myself at times, and I feel that that's what you need in your corner. So I am truly just so grateful to have 2 people, 2 loving people who love me, who care for me, and I'm really blessed and I'm grateful for that. What is your favorite product to make? Well, my favorite product used to be making body butters. However, now my favorite product to make is candles. I mean, the aromatherapy isn't just from the candle. It was just very therapeutic for me to make my first candle. To literally lay in my bed and have it sitting on the dresser and just watch it burn while I'm testing it. It was just very therapeutic for me. It was very relaxing. I was just excited, like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this. A lot of people think candle making is easy, but it is a science to the madness. You have to get the fragrance, the wax right, the temperature of your room right. So that is my favorite product to make right now at this time. But also, I love making different things. That's why I don't really have a favorite, but right now candle making is top tier. Your biggest lesson of owning a candle business. So I not only own a candle business, but I call it cosmetics because I own skincare products and aromatherapy. But my biggest lesson that I've learned is, even though I have inventory, to just stop buying something. You know how you go into Target and you go for one thing and you leave with 11 things? That is me when it comes to cosmetics. I order one thing and now I'm leaving with 1,000 other ingredients because I want to make new products. So for me, it is just learning to budget, to be more budget friendly and more mindful of the inventory that I have before trying to make something. Like if I have something in stock, don't buy nothing else until that one else sells. So I've definitely learned that this year. I'm doing really well with it, surprisingly. Except I did just place a very large order for some new things, but I'm gonna try again next month. I'm trying, but I love just sharing the new things that I create with you all. I think that is my favorite thing, literally, to do, is just to create new things. I didn't even know that some of the things that I create that I can create. Again, I grew up with sensitive skin, eczema, so these things that I am now finding that work best for myself, for my hair, for my skin, I'm definitely taking advantage of it by all means. Do you have siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 older brothers. We're all 3 years apart. I am the youngest and I am the only girl. So, yes, I do. The next question is, do you think that graduate school is worth it? Honestly, I do. I think in the beginning, I thought it was a waste of time. I got a degree. I couldn't find a job. But right now with the pandemic getting a degree in the midst of a pandemic, it has not been the best. However, I definitely think it's worth it. It sets you apart from many different people and many different jobs. So I definitely think if you are looking into a program, definitely do it. And then if you don't use it, you just don't use it. But a lot of times I'm finding that the degrees that I went to school for, I'm actually working in that field. So I'm grateful for that. I'm one of those people that I can't decide what I want to eat. So deciding on a career and actually still pursuing that career is very big for me. And it's really motivated me on the inside to just continue it out and to not just give up. What would you change about yourself if you could change anything? Right now, I don't have, surprisingly, I don't have no regrets. I feel like everything that has happened to me in my life has happened for a reason and for me to learn from it. So I can say, oh, you know, I want to work out, I want to be more healthier. But now, it's not a regret. Now I know what I need to work towards. I know what I need to do. So right now, I'm just looking to have a healthier lifestyle. I want to be more mindful and more open to new things, such as like trying new foods, you know, working on just my attitude, my behaviors when it comes to different relationships, different people, things like that. I don't regret anything though. I think you learn from the lessons that you make in life. If I didn't have the things that happened to me, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't have the mindset that I have today. If you can visit anywhere in the world, where would it be? This question is amazing because right now I live in Michigan and I've only been to about 5 states in the United States. Never been to Canada, which is right next to the United States. So I would really just like to travel throughout the states, like Hawaii, Texas, Virginia. I've been there, but I would like to see more of Virginia. I would like to just travel in state before going out of state because, like I said, I've only rode on a plane twice. So I just want to get to know my area before I go out and try to venture out anywhere else. But my fiance is Ghanaian, so of course I want to go to Ghana, Africa. I want to experience it. I'm truly excited about seeing my mother and father-in-law in person and just experiencing the culture, the people. So I'll definitely be there. That is the first place that I am going when the panoramic is over, the pandemic is over, and I can literally go out and just have some fun. That is where I want to go. I always wanted to see Africa, but I also want to explore some other states in the United States. I know it's more to see than what I have currently going on at this time. If there's one thing you can eat for the rest of your life, what would you eat? Seafood. It's that simple. I love seafood. I love salmon, love lobster. I pretty much like all type of seafood except crawfish. I can't do it. But other than that, seafood. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is the question that I've been dreading. Like I said, I'm stepping into the next phase of my life. So that is what I'm trying to figure out. In 5 years, I plan to be happily married. Hopefully have my first child. In 5 years I'll be 30, so hopefully I'll be to have my first child, owning a home in a state of my choice that I love, and being still in healthcare, saving lives, and just doing what I love in that aspect. When do you think you will drop another body butter video? Good question. So right now the formulating videos are on hold, and they're only on hold right now because I want one of those stands where it sits like this and it records what I'm doing more so than showing my face or like my background. That way I can give you more of a professional look. However, I just haven't got around to ordering it from Amazon, but I am going to order it today so that I can get more professional looking videos going. I may record a video. I am playing around. I have a Fruit Loops body butter called Fruit Casar that I'm going to do. And I want to play around with some colors for this one because, you know, Fruit Loops is colorful, is lemony, and I want to play around with it. So I'm thinking about recording that. I just got some bulk shea butter in, so I'm thinking about just, you know, sharing what it's like ordering in bulk and also testing new colors. So that may be my next video, depending on my next day off and how things go. What made you pick the theme that you picked for your business? So if many of you don't know, my business is a minimalistic galaxy theme. If you don't know me, I love space. I love zodiac signs. It just reminds me of like peace, and it's calming, and it's just very interesting to know different things about outer space. And I think that, you know, outer space is closer to us than what we think. You know, I think what really sparked my interest is 1 year, I originally went to get my bachelor's in speech pathology. And so 1 year in my biology class, we were learning about like eyesight and how our eyes can only see a certain amount of distance. And, you know, he picked up his phone not necessarily like a phone, but some type of gadget. And he showed us, like, we went outside on like this field trip thing, and he put it up, and you just saw like a whole nother like planet that our eyes could not see that was right next to us. I can't remember what it was called at this time, but I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And ever since then, I've just been into galaxies. I've just been into like researching different space things. And I thought it was different. I didn't see many, like, you seen makeup brands do galaxy things, but it was just necessarily just like the names. It wasn't necessarily just mimicking what they've done. So yeah, I've dedicated most of my cosmetics and my candle line to galaxy theme, because it was just something that was different, something that I enjoyed and know a lot about, like reading about. So that is why I chose that. And if you want a video of me telling you the meaning of my names, I'll definitely make that. Just comment down here below and I'll definitely get that one out for you, if people are interested in knowing that one as well. Do you know how to swim? I am 25 years old and no, I do not know how to swim. So I'm definitely, by the time I turned 25, my promise to myself was for me to take swimming lessons. But I'm giving myself grace because the pandemic happened and I'm no longer able to go to the pool. But I definitely want to know how to swim, because when I do have children, the first thing that they're doing is learning how to swim, because I definitely think that it's important. What is your biggest fear? Bugs. I know it's silly, and I know that it's so much more that I can fear in this life, but I'm telling you, certain animals and reptiles and bugs, that is my fear. I just can't. Ants, gnats, bees, I'm not a fan. It literally makes my heart literally stop. So, bugs. I'm working on it, but bugs. What platform do you use to edit? So right now I use iMovie. I use the free version of iMovie. Right now I'm looking into doing Final Cut Pro. So I'm testing out the free version of Final Cut Pro, and then once I get the hang of it, I'll go ahead and purchase it and continue to edit it. So this question literally cracks me up. It asks, what do I do for fun? I make videos, I read, I literally don't know. Like, I feel that my life is boring. Like, I'm trying to spice it up this year because I'm 25, I'm stepping into a new realm. But honey, I like to stay at home, and when people ask me to do something post-pandemic, they'll be like, hey, Ashley, you want to go out, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't, I'm busy. But I would literally be laying in my bed, probably having a glass of wine, reading, or on my iPad thinking what I'm going to make today. What formulation can I create? I'm that kind of person. However, now that this pandemic has hit, my social mood has shot up. I want to go out with my girlfriends. I want to have fun. I want to go to the park. I want to do all these different things. And I think it's just because I'm realizing that I used to be that person that could go out to eat by herself and go to the movies by herself and be content. But now, since this pandemic has happened, I feel that I need people more than anything. And that's not me. So it's something new that I'm working on. But I definitely feel that, I'm not going to say my life is boring, but I just don't really have not necessarily a talent, but a thing that I do. Like everyone else can say, what do you do for fun? And they can say, oh, I paint or I sing. I guess I can just say I make products. And if I don't, I watch Hallmark or love stories, or I read love stories or things like that. I don't necessarily have anything that I do. But we're working on that, because that will change. What is one valuable thing that graduate school taught you? Graduate school taught me many of lessons. It taught me what I like, what I don't like, people I want to surround myself around. Grad school was really a good experience. I think I had a better grad school experience than I did undergraduate. Grad school, I was very diverse. I hung with people from Nepal, from Indonesia, from Dominican Republic, from Africa, from all over the world. I experienced their culture, what they eat, what they do, what they sing, and that was just life-changing to me. It was very much so fun. I definitely am grateful for the opportunities, especially for someone who's never been out of the country, to experience different people and, you know, to realize that, you know, we are all the same. We have different cultures, and it's so nice to be able to experience other people's culture and for people to be inviting about their culture. And it makes me realize when I do raise children how important it is to teach them about other people's culture and other people's food. I think that's important. Why don't you text back? I be busy. I know y'all just be thinking I'm being home, but once I get off work, I have no desire to be on my phone. Like, I honestly, if I don't text you back, it's because I'm on TikTok. TikTok has changed my life. I have found many different videos that just make me laugh from the bottom of my heart, that makes me cry, that makes me want to try new hacks, that makes me want to spend my money on all these new laundry organizing tips. TikTok has taken over. So if I'm not texting back, that is why. I'm really not on social media. The only thing I'm on like that is TikTok, so I'm sorry. What does your fiance do? So right now, my fiance is currently getting his doctorate degree in political science. So he's currently still in school and he's working full time as well. How did you and your fiance meet? So now we're getting into the section of this, but I like this, so I'll definitely do a story time if you all are interested. But we met at Western in college, and we met surprisingly with him helping me with my homework. I was devastated. I couldn't figure out my final paper, and he was kind enough to see me in distraught. And I met him through mutual friends, from my friends from Nepal and Indonesia at first. And then after that, like, we just started chit-chatting in the computer lab at Western, and the rest is history. Someone asked, what is my favorite ice cream? If you know me, you know me. You know that I love froyo. So I love different sorbets. I love different gelatos. I'm not really like a creamy dairy ice cream girl. I like the healthier versions of ice cream, but my favorites are sorbets or gelatos or froyo, as we know. That is my favorite place to go. So that is my favorite at this time. I feel like my hair is just bunching up on me. What motivates you to work hard? Now this here is the last question, and then I'll do a part 2. But if you all want me to, or I'll do story times, whatever you request. And I'm still going to do formulation videos. I just want to incorporate different content in as well. What motivates me? What motivates me is just, like I said before, my parents. They motivate me to be the best me that I can be. I think I motivate myself. And my fiance motivates me to just go above and beyond, because sometimes I just want to give up. But I'm learning that stepping out on faith and just believing in yourself can go a long way. I've learned to be content with, there's going to be days where some people may not purchase from me. There's going to be days where I just need to lay in bed and just check in on my mental health. There's going to be rainy days, but it's about how you get up. So that's what motivates me, my drive, my future, and just saving lives. Like right now, I'm in a phase of me thinking that my calling is to save people. You know, I work with suicide. Now I'm leaning more towards high-risk older patients, and I'm learning that I think this is my calling. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it motivates me to keep going. I don't think that even if my business blows, I still will have time to cater towards my business, but still cater towards my 9-to-5, because my sole purpose here is to help. I'm helping with your skin or your aromatherapy, but I'm also helping save lives daily, and that is what means the most to me. I just want to thank you all for coming and watching this video. If you would like more from me, please let me know. Comment down some video ideas, some content, something that you want me to make. I just ordered things to learn how to make room sprays, body washes, body lotion. So be on the lookout. There will be some new things coming to the channel. I'm just trying to make sure I schedule them. So comment down below any questions, concerns, if you enjoyed this Q&A. Hopefully it wasn't boring for you all and you got to know me just a little bit more. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you have not, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave me a message down below. I love interacting with you all. Thank you.